Hi guys, this will be the first video in a series of videos where I talk about the English alphabet, its phonetics, and how to pronounce them. So, in this episode, we'll be talking about A. Since A is the first letter in the alphabet, so it makes sense to talk about that first. Then, let's write the phonetic symbol that represents it, which is A. What are phonetic symbols? Phonetic symbols are the symbols that represents the phonemes of a language, in this case, the English language. And this is a diphthong. A diphthong is basically just two phonemes together instead of one. But for you to pronounce this phoneme, we first have to look at two others. Kind of just split that in the middle, and let's look at two. So the first one will be eh. And the second one will be and let's talk about them separately for now. So look at me. Just open your mouth a little bit and try to do a relaxed sound. But now we're just going to go into the specifics by talking about the positioning of our tongue. Actually, the positioning of our tongue in this case is pretty simple. It stays at a pretty low condition, almost normal for you. And that is how you pronounce them. So this is something that is pretty easy to do, right? We'll show you some words that uses this phonetic phoneme or whatever. So, bed, pet, and of course, bet. Let's try to pronounce these three words. Repeat. Bed, pet, bet. So yeah, there you go. These are the words that uses this phoneme. If you want, just repeat over me again. Alright then. Then let's talk about the second phonetic symbol, which is this one, and it is an I. Now the positioning of this, however, is different than the A. A lot different, actually. What you do with your tongue is put it in a quite high position, a lot higher than the A. Like this. Right. Now, I'm just going to write down a few words that uses this phoneme. Big. Ship. And sit. So repeat after me. Big, ship, sit. So very easy, right? And these are the two phonemes that make up the diphthong. And of course the diphthong is one kind of phoneme, just two names, two phonemes kind of stick together. Repeat after me. A. So what you do is first pronounce this and then kind of slide your tongue into this position while always pushing air out of your throat, and of course doing what you always do while pronouncing words. Now let's draw a mouth at this point as well. So yeah, this is our mouth. And first, I'm just going to draw the F position, which is something like this. Then you have to change the position into this. Now, maybe a tiny bit lower. Okay, like this. A. Now, there's a lot of words that uses this phonetic. For instance, make, take, baby, make, take, baby, just kind of get a feel for it. Now that you know how to pronounce these three, you gotta find a way to practice it, since you have to practice them to make sure that you pronounce them right the next time you speak them in a sentence. So let's make a sentence that has all of these phonetics. So I'm just gonna write that down. Make big bed for baby pet. So make big bed for baby pet. Make big bed for baby pet. So yeah, it's pretty easy. Now you can see here that make, of course, this word uses the diphthong, so I'm just going to mark it using red and blue pens together. Make. Big, I am using this. So you can see here it's under this column, big, the word. So I'm just going to mark it with the red pen. Mark it with the red pen. Bed, you pronounce it with the eh. So I will mark it with a blue pen. For, it doesn't belong to any one of them. Baby, in the same time, it uses the diphthong. So something like this. You kind of mark it now that you know which one to use. So just repeat the sentence over and over again until you get the hang of these three phonetics, and of course the words accordingly. Make big bed for baby pet. So repeat after me. Make big bed for baby pet. Make big bed for baby pet. Now that you know how to pronounce these, that will be the end of our lesson. Until next time. And the next time I'll talk about B.